Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist. And I'm wondering, I'm raising my hand because I certainly have you ever tried to bribe yourself? Telling yourself, if you do this, then you can have this. If you get that done or partly done, then this is your reward. And I am all for rewards, and I am all for bribery. I am all for plea bargaining. I am all for negotiating, trying to get your own way. And this is about doing it with yourself. That is, you can use and leverage plea bargaining, bribing, negotiating to help you get more of what you deeply want. And so you make a bargain with yourself. I have a few of those myself. There are times, let me tell you, and you probably have your own feelings about this too, that I have an elliptical machine right over there. Easy. 3 steps, maybe a few more, from here. I love that elliptical, and I so enjoy it. And I actually can put my AirPods in and, shh, don't tell, and I can talk to my clients. I've already told them. And I can multitask because I can do the elliptical and focus on what they're saying, and our conversation works out beautifully, except on the times when I don't want to do the elliptical. I don't. I bet there are more than one time that you don't want to do your exercise. Well, here is what I have plea bargained and negotiated and made an agreement with myself. If I do the elliptical for at least 30 minutes or more, then I have an option of whether I want to do my planks or not. And my agreement with myself, doesn't have to be any of your agreement, is that I do 3 2-minute planks, separated out with time. And the negotiation with myself is, okay, you want to do the elliptical? Then you have an option of how many planks you do or don't do. Now, the reverse of that is, of my agreement, if I don't do the elliptical, I do those 3 sets of planks. No plea bargaining on that. So you limit and use your plea bargaining, your bribery, your negotiation, so that either way, you're getting something that you want that helps you be a better person and makes your life smoother in the long run. So consider what you might be doing. I have another one too, and that is, if I put on my shoes, I'm barefooted all the time at home, and if I put on my sports shoes, the plea bargain that I have, the negotiation, the agreement is, I use the elliptical. If I don't, then I get to figure out how it's going to feel to wear those shoes to bed. I will not let myself take off those shoes until I have done my elliptical. That's just my agreement with myself. That's my bribery. That's pushing myself to keep my commitment to be in good health. What's yours? What can you negotiate and bribe and make a contract with that you will keep, even if you don't want to? It's one of those no matter what agreements. Now, it has to be something that you really want. It has to be something that you do like to do. It's just you're not consistent at it. Don't know what that is for you. I have one woman, and she's not overweight. She's healthy. It's just because of her body and certain genetic features that she has, that her body doesn't do well with carbs. Now, we're just talking, you know, oatmeal, breads, grains, things like that. However, wouldn't you know it, she loves corn chips. Loves them. They're such a treat for her. And she prefers them in the form of tortilla chips. So she has an agreement with herself, and she made it with her husband, that on Sundays, when they take their afternoon rides, that he loves to get a burrito for his Sunday treat. And with that comes an extra bag of chips that are for her. So she has this agreement with herself that she can eat that small little bag of chips, and then she is very careful about what she eats the rest of the day. That she will be sure that there are not any more carbs in it, that she will have something very low glycemically, and that is her way of getting more of what she wants on either side. So check it out. What's yours? I have another client, and he really likes sugar. Really likes sugar. And for most people, that's a pretty common thing. And so he doesn't eat just pure sugar, candy bars, cookies, things like that, because he wants to be healthy too, and his healthiness depends on a certain weight, certain amount of exercise, and he has never met an M&M that he didn't fall in love with. So what he does is that he does like tea, doesn't drink coffee. He likes tea. So he has honey in his tea every morning. And that was the one thing of sugary sweetener that he did not want to give up. So we worked a deal, and he's followed it. Oh, he's been tempted because I'm not around. He's around, doesn't have to say anything. He could go into any place he wants and find M&M's, scrape them up off the floor, whatever. Well, probably not really. And I don't know. And so that is his negotiation with himself. Have another client, and she expected a box in the mail, and it was a surprise from somebody, and she had it set in her chair, and her husband said, "You haven't noticed your box?" And I mean, he would have opened it up immediately on the way in the door. And she said, I'm going to open it after I finish doing this. I don't remember what it was she was doing. And she finished it. And then she could really enjoy what was in the box. And that is how she negotiated and bribed and plea bargained with herself. So you can make one that's a steady, permanent one like I have with my elliptical and my planks, or you can make it any way that you want. So I say, let it be okay to plea bargain, to bribe. Yeah, let it be okay. Just use it to your advantage so that either way you get more of what you want. That's what it's all about. That's what we want to write in our story. And that's definitely what we want to teach in our legacy as we go. Add as many ands as you can to get what you want without negating anything that really helps you be your best. All right. Thanks for coming. I so appreciate you. I'm not going to plea bargain or bribe you. I'm going to hope that you come back on your own. All right. Thanks and bye for now. Come back.